Hello everyone, here we are again with tonight's special TV show at BBC. And I'd like to introduce you, Gabriela Lopez, and our cameras, Rocío Navarro and Inmaculada Mendes. And we have tonight a special guest called Christine. At that, he's going to talk about her. First of all, can you tell us about your life before coming to Spain?
First of all, good evening. I'm very happy to be here, and I just want to say that I was born in Belgium, to be exact, in Antwerp, and Antwerp is the Flemish-speaking part of Belgium, because as you know, Belgium is divided in two parts, Flemish and French.
That's true.
I suppose you agree?
Yes, I agree.
So I spent my childhood in the Flemish part. Then when I grew up, I went studying in Brussels, and I studied Roman philology. And but I never practiced. I never went in teaching or anything like that. I was very interested in antiques, so I loved art very much. So I decided to open an antique shop, and that's why I began traveling. I went to London. I went to all sorts of countries, and so I arrived in Spain. And in Spain,
So why did you stay here? What was the reason to stay in Spain?
The first reason I came to Spain was business, in fact. But then, well, in fact, there's the reason exactly now coming in, and that's the reason why I stayed in Spain.
Here our second.
Thank you for receiving me.
And this is our second special guest.
A very good guest, by the way.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
You want me to say anything?
No, we're just going to explain
you are
to
going
the public how we met.
Question me.
No, how we met.
How we met?
Do you remember?
Well, it's a very complicated story. When I was a boy, I wanted to be a carpenter or a railway driver. Later, I changed and I decided to become a diplomat. When I finished my diplomatic career, I went home and I was looking at the garden and I saw a little dog being persecuted by a big dog. I say, I am very courageous. So I went downstairs, I got the big dog, or the small dog, I don't remember very well. It was her. And she likes me.
I came screaming into the garden, you know, because I thought the big dog was going to eat my little dog. So my hero saved my little dog.
And then, well, little by little, I invited her to a coffee. She didn't like coffee, by the way.
He didn't know, I just tried
Well, she accepted the coffee, and little by little we come to each other more and more until we decided, why don't we get married? And she asked me, what is that thing of marriage? I say, marriage is living together all the life until you die, of course, or until you divorce. I say, all right, let's get married.
until death us
And then
part.
we went,
They say
got married.
in church. So that's it, in fact.
Were your costumes very different between those in Belgium and those in Spain?
Yes, quite. Because the first thing that struck me, in fact, of life in Spain is that the family was very important, no? So I realized that every Sunday you had to get together, have lunch together, or have 5 o'clock tea together, or something together, but be together. And in fact, in Belgium, that's not the custom, you know. In Belgium, I have a brother and I see him from from time to time, but not every day of the week, or not even every Sunday. So that struck me a lot. That I was quite amazed about this link between the family. And then the food, of course. The food was very different too. I used to cook with butter, and in Spain they cook with oil. So there was oil in everything, and I hated it. And I couldn't live without oil, I must admit. But that struck me too. And well, a lot of things. The landscapes are very different of Belgium. Belgium is very flat, very green. It's raining a lot, and in Spain, well, I wouldn't say it doesn't rain in Spain, because the time we have today is a bit horrible. But the weather was good, was nice, sunshine. People are very special, not very
difficult.
Friendly.
Are very friendly, and they love life. You notice they love life. They don't live. We in Belgium we live more inside. We have a life turned to inside the home, let's say. But in Spain, people are on the streets all the time. They go to bars, they have coffee, they go and have drinks, they have their famous tapas, something that's very special, in fact. And so on. So a lot of reasons that I like Spain. In fact, in a way, Belgium was a bit dull compared to Spain. Yeah? So that's about it.
We realized that you love to do sports.
Yeah, I love sports. I'm doing sports all my life. When I was in primary school, I did athletics, you know. And then, well, when I grew up, I used to play tennis. I used to do horse riding, play golf. In fact, now in Spain, I play golf much more, and I swim much more in Spain. I used to go skiing, snow skiing and water skiing. Water skiing in the south and snow skiing in the mountains. What else? Okay.
Did you travel a lot?
Quite a lot, but I think that this question you better ask my husband.
Well, professionally, I've been in 77 countries professionally, and by pleasure in 10 or 12 more. And well, I have enjoyed all, but sometimes I was engaged in rather dangerous places, like getting back nuns have been abducted, or police.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. It's
many
true.
times.
He's small, but he was very.
And yet I used to go very much in television there. Yeah. But a little vanity is always
Yes.
right.
Permitted, yeah.
And which one did you like the most? Do you like the most?
I don't know what we want, but I know which hated more.
Oh.
Nigeria.
What?
Nigeria.
A prison in Nigeria where they put you in a sort of cage, and it was very hot. They give you only rice to eat, but with cockroaches, just to have something more complete.
But it's a bit depressing, you know, what you tell now is a bit depressing. Why don't you tell the public that, about beautiful things? You should say that.
Beautiful things.
Yeah, you should say these things.
Beautiful,
Tell about
beautiful things in the world. Rio de Janeiro, Buenos Aires,
yes.
Sydney, Hong Kong, Rome,
Rome.
New
Rome
York.
is beautiful.
Yes.
I
Madrid.
love Rome.
We're going to go.
Yeah, you're going
Yes.
on
Marrakesh,
Yes.
South Africa.
uh-huh.
So
Ceylon.
how-
With the gorillas, South Africa, that was fantastic. The gorilla trip
Oh,
with
the
in
gorillas.
South Africa
Yes,
was
but it was not in South Africa. We went in the bushes. No, bushes, not the word.
the jungle.
In the well, not, but never mind. And we saw real gorillas. We had to go 3 days with 2 guides, only 4 persons. We were protected by someone, and we went exploring. And we went the gorillas in the other side. I don't know if you've seen a film about this kind of gorillas. It was very well known some years ago, but I've been there.
So having traveled a lot, you must know lots of languages.
How many languages? Well, I can say a few words in Swahili for gorillas, another in Arabic. Ahlan wa sahlan.
Don't boast
can
it, don't
see-
boast it. Just we ask if the ones you speak
Actually,
fluently.
actually, the only language I really love is mine.
Spanish.
My West, Spanish.
But he speaks French too.
French, well, I can do French.
And English, of
Anytime,
course.
in English,
That's great.
in Italian.
And you, Christine?
Well, as I was born in, as I told you, in Belgium, I speak French and Flemish, and I speak Spanish thanks to my husband. And I speak English, of course. But in Belgium, everybody speaks English. We learn English at school, and then from the beginning, when we are small, we learn German too. So I know some German too. I forgot a lot, of course, because I never used it. So, but I know some German too. And I love, for instance, I love Italian. I would love to speak Italian. I can read Italian, but I can't speak it. So I would love. I always say that my next husband will be an Italian.
Io non parlo italiano, me ne capisco bene, benissimo.
And that's it. Bye. That's it. Bye.
Well, it was nice to be with all of you tonight.
See you
Bye.
next time.
Let us die young or let us live forever. We don't have the power, but we never say never.
Did you travel a lot?
Yes, quite a lot. But I think this question you should ask
Yes.
my husband. He can answer you much more, much better.